Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Rural Rapport. My name is Teresa Hoffman. I'm the Policy Communications Associate here at the Center for Rural Affairs. As we are waiting for people to join, let me tell you a little bit about the center. Established in 1973, the Center for Rural Affairs exists to create vibrant rural communities. We do this through small business training and lending, working with communities, farmers, and ranchers, and policy change. On today's Rural Rapport, I'm joined by Center Policy Associate Lindsay Mouw. We will discuss how Nebraskans can influence the way their power is sourced as the Nebraska Public Power District sets its renewable energy goals for the next decade and beyond. Thanks, Lindsay, for joining us. Before we talk about MPPD's plan, Lindsay, explain a little bit about MPPD's structure and why it is unique.
So Nebraska Public Power is an entirely publicly owned utility and a political subdivision of the state of Nebraska. MPPD is governed by a board of publicly elected officials and covers service territory in 86 of Nebraska's 93 counties. So Nebraska is the only state in the nation with 100% public power. Therefore, Nebraskans have the power to influence decisions made concerning how their power is sourced.
We're going to talk a little bit about decarbonization today as part of the NPPD's plans. Share a little bit, Lindsay, about what that is and why it's important.
Yeah, so MPPD is in the process of setting its decarbonization goals. And decarbonization refers to the process of reducing carbon dioxide emissions from human activities in the atmosphere. So MPPD is currently reviewing its integrated resource plan, which evaluates a wide range of power options for providing MPPD's customers with electricity. And it tries to predict what types of power plants could be used 20 to 30 years into the future. So it is important that really strong and high achieving decarbonization goals are set during this time to promote a sustainable future for Nebraska.
What are possible ways that MPPD could meet these goals?
There's a few things that NPPD can do, but mainly to decarbonize its electric grid, we will need to increase the use of clean energy sources, such as wind and solar energy. These sources of energy do not produce any greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide. And the electric grid is further strengthened by increasing transmission and through investing in battery storage. Since most current transmission is built to connect a large power plant with a distribution network, the more transition we have, the more possible it is to add more renewable energy to the grid. And that will help us meet very strong decarbonization goals.
Renewable energy helps us decarbonize NPPD's electric grid. Are there any other benefits of renewable energy?
Yeah, renewable energy has several benefits. So firstly, it's cheaper to produce than it is to continue running existing coal-fired power plants. So these lower generation costs translate to lower electric bills for customers. In fact, earlier this year, NPPD worked with some consultants to conduct a study examining decarbonization in NPPD service territory. And the study found that NPPD can decarbonize the electric grid in Nebraska up to 90% without seeing any additional costs from running business as usual. Additionally, clean energy or renewable energy doesn't pollute. It's not generating any of those greenhouse gases, which results in cleaner air and water, and that results in decreased public health issues such as respiratory diseases. And it also is a big economic boost to rural communities. Renewable energy generates tax dollars through a nameplate capacity tax. This tax replaces property taxes by putting a tax on the total generating capacity of the wind or solar farm. And it lasts throughout the entire lifetime of the project, so this value never decreases. And then this tax is distributed through communities the same way as the property tax would be. And therefore it goes to counties for funding of infrastructure, emergency services, and public school systems. And just last year in Nebraska, Dixon County received $1.1 million from these nameplate capacity taxes So you can see that these are a significant boost to a rural county's revenue.
Yes, most definitely. So as MPPD continues to look at developing their plan, what opportunities are there for Nebraskans to voice their opinions on MPPD's renewable energy goals?
Yeah, so there's a few options to become involved and make sure that your voice is heard during this decision-making process. First, MPPD will be conducting a customer online survey from August 11th through September 1st. So during this period, you'll be able to find the survey on the front page of NPPD's website. So we encourage you to go there and share your thoughts through this survey. And if you would like any assistance on finding that, please feel free to contact me and I can send you the link once it is posted. Another option is to submit written comments to the NPPD board and or your local public power district. So these written comments are a really impactful method of sharing your opinions with your elected board members. Just like other elected officials, they want to hear from you and your thoughts and opinions matter to them. So if you would like assistance through writing written comments as well, please reach out to me and I can help you craft a message or identify who to reach out to, either by phone or email. And lastly, NPPD is hosting 5 public listening sessions over the next few weeks. Each session will begin at 6 p.m. and will cover more of an educational forum to begin with, followed by a period for public comment. And you'll also be able to provide written comments at these events if you're not comfortable public speaking. So there will be 5 events, August 11th through the 18th. At various locations throughout Nebraska, and more information about these events will be posted in the comments, and you can find further information on NPPD's website.
Well, great. Those sound like some great opportunities for people to not only get their opinions heard, but also just to learn more about the process. Lindsay, kind of the final question today, why is this important to rural Nebraskans?
Yeah, clean energy is important to rural Nebraskans for many reasons. Rural communities, I think, stand to benefit significantly from clean energy development. As I mentioned, this nameplate capacity tax really has the potential to transform communities through additional tax revenue. And the community benefits in other ways, from reaping the benefits of new jobs in the area, from the retail boost that brings, and all of these just really provide some economic stability to the area. So again, it's just important to make sure that rural Nebraskans' voices are heard during this decision-making process. So if you have any questions or would like assistance in how to go about that, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Well, great, Lindsay. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you do want to reach out to Lindsay, we'll put her contact information in the comments section. And thank you, everyone, for joining us today. As a reminder, you can visit the center's website, cfra.org, or follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram, where we continually share resources that we develop and promote events that we are hosting. If you've missed any of our Rural Report episodes, we are live weekly on Tuesdays, but we do have these videos posted on our YouTube channel, the Center for Rural Affairs. You can see past episodes there, or you can scroll through our Facebook page and find them there as well. So please join us back here live next Tuesday for another episode. Have a good day, everyone.